All right, we're back. And Tom Macdonald, Satanic Rappers. I know. It was, maybe it's bait and switch in the title. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I think we'll just call it Tom in the Car, so you know it's Tom Macdonald. I really like this tune. And I believe, well, honestly, I believe I talk enough about the weird symbolism and stuff like that that it should be obvious why I wanted to do this one. Now, this is my first experiment with, I just listened to it and recorded in the car, but I'm still, there.
Re, ki, di, sa, dus, sa, a, kri, tis, re, ki, di, sa, dus, sa, a.
On a side note, I'm going to do this is from yesterday when I was heading out to go cut wood. I was more prepared to go, well, I knew I was going to do this. I was going to try to do more songs in the car, but I ended up doing just this one. And obviously, like Rocky, they took away my razor to add to my training montage for sure. I'm glad I found one and broke free from their control. It's making me look pretty scrubby. But I did record a song in the car today for John Farnham. And that'll be the example of how willing Rollen is to go out in public and not give no F's about anything. Oh, was I rough? It was a rough morning. I was not ready to face the day at all.
I swear these artists worship the devil. You see the symbols in their videos, it's not accidental. They sold their souls to be famous, it's not a debt they can settle. Just check the lyrics, you can hear it on every instrumental. These award shows aren't about the music or visuals. They're designed to be identical to satanic rituals.
And we don't have to bring that up because it's all tinfoil hat crazy. But yeah, that one show sure seemed like there was something ritualistic going on. I don't know. I'm kind of working on the volume. It seems a little crackly on the phone in the car, but we're still working on it. This is a deep enough subject that go listen to the song if you can. It's out there. That's why I'm doing it, because I looked and there's other reactors that checked it out. Honestly, I just think it's... if systems are about ready to crumble, I think an average person should be able to look at what backed up some of those systems. And I think Tom nailed it on this one.
The music or visuals, they're designed to be identical to satanic rituals. You buy tickets to concerts, you're not aware they're performing. Black mass and the fans, they're part of the ceremony. The industry been infected, Illuminati agendas. Communicate with the youth using messages in our records. It's all black magic. Wanna hear the devil? Play the track backwards. This is facts, witchcraft in our rap albums. Celebrities have clearly been cursed. Research the conspiracy first. It's so obvious they're taunting us with Lil Uzi Vert. Say it slow, sound it out. Lil Lucifer.
There's devils around me, close on their mantles. I walk through the valley, they follow in shadows. Nothing can scare me if I get buried. Angels will pick up the torch that I carry. They cannot have me, I'd rather see gallows.
Look at the logos of major labels, they all been...
Well, the logos is appropriate just because, let's say, I don't know, you're a Tom Macdonald fan, this is the first time you've checked out a reaction. I don't know if I can honor Tom all that much. Sometimes I'm critical. Sometimes I definitely don't say enough to get hogged come my way, and that's fine. I try to be a little more about... I've talked about this subject in, a lot of reactions, and to my own detriment, which there's the difference. I will never give up on Mr. Macdonald here because himself, some Webby stuff, a lot of the Upchurch, it gets me thinking that being true to myself is the key to the whole deal. So, because of the anime influence in like the Japanese female metal bands or the traditional Japanese metal fusion bands, I have lots to say. I mean, now we do reactions to them, and they're pretty good reactions, and I really like the music. But there's always this symbolism. But this is a good place to talk about this because I'm probably not going to be a lot of a lip bata or the Elfie Rev stuff on this reaction. Well, when a big cross popped up in one of those videos, I get comments about its connection to the people who resonate with the Christian value. That happens in the Japanese metal tune, and I get, unfortunately, you get stories and you get told how it doesn't mean what you think. There's always a small percentage of that can be true, but reoccurring themes with either Judeo-Christian or Indian or East Asian influences. There's the Buddhist influences. There's the I don't know enough about all of the Shiva and all them. I don't know, but the symbolism. So all of these religious systems, their symbolism is everywhere, and it's crossed back and forth between the systems. So I just find it all super interesting. So where this song is really, I think he's just nailing it for the cheap seats out back. If you don't realize that there's a connection, you should look into it. And I'm not saying it's verbatim gospel truth. Some of it is, right? Some of that symbolism is played for the shock value. I think the best example of that is like Alice Cooper or something like that, where you see him interviewed and he's an average guy, likes to play golf, pretty bright. But you go look at those shows and the whole shock value show, right? The horror rock or whatever you want to call it. So, it's theatrics. I get it all. It's the reason to always harp on this subject is for the people who believe it. Not for us. Doesn't matter what we think. It matters if they believe what they're doing. And I agree 100% with Tom on this one that the music industry is steeped in satanic ritual.
Look at the logos of major labels, they all been designed to imitate pentagrams or the all-seeing eye. And their artists are constantly killed and losing their lives. You know that sacrificing people's how the devil survives. They say that music can heal you, but the rhymes are like cancer. Cover one eye, make a triangle, it's satanic sign language. The label executives practice Satan's religion, and every album gets blessed cause it's a sacred tradition. There's a spirit in the lyrics, the song has a hidden meaning. Make the crowd sing all the words and they can summon a demon. You don't wanna believe that your favorite artist is evil, but he...
Hey, it's funny. Well, not funny.
Crowd sing all the words and they can summon a demon. You don't want to believe that your favorite...
Oh, yeah. No, there's my Wisconsin sign in the background. I must be going right over that. I'm going over to St. Croix River at this point. Just like to see where I'm at.
The artist is evil, but he was young once too, and fame was something he needed. He sold his soul for $1. The label had what he wanted. They used his songs for their sermons. They make him look like a prophet. There's always two sides. Where there's hell, there's a heaven. And music can be beautiful or heaven is...
Angie and I've been talking about that so a lot. I mean, I'm very much enjoy the reactions and the music that bring us closer together and fill our hearts with happiness. But the other side is true. Agendas. And might as well notice the agenda if you can see it.
He sold his soul for $1. The label had what he wanted. They use his songs for their sermons. They make him look like a prophet. And there's always two sides. Where there's hell, there's a heaven. And music can be beautiful or have an agenda.
There's devils around me, close on their mantles. I walk through the valley, they follow in shadows.
Oh, I'm over the river right now.
Nothing can scare me if I get buried. Angels will pick up the torch that I carry. They cannot have me. I'd rather see gallows.
Dear God, give me your strength and give me your wisdom. Hold the demons back and keep the devil at a distance. It's been a while since I was in a church or been a Christian, but I'm praying all the time and I know that you still listen. The industry is evil. Satan infiltrates the business. These are...
I'd say Tom nailed that for a lot of us. I can't always be what I want to be, but I can always be hoping and striving and trying. I just shouldn't say I'm something because it's easier to say the words.
The torch that I carry, they cannot have me. I'd rather see gallows.
Dear God, give me your strength and give me your wisdom. Hold the demons back and keep the devil at a distance. It's been a while since I was in a church or been a Christian, but I'm praying all the time and I know that you still listen. The industry is evil. Satan infiltrates the business. These artists think it's cool. Please forgive them. They know not what they're doing to the fans that they're convincing. Let my music be the exorcism.
There's devils around me, close on their mantles. I walk through the valley, they follow in shadows. Nothing.
I believe I'm getting triggered by drivers by this point, but I did my best, I think, to keep it to myself. A lot of these reactions I gotta turn the volume down. It's still a little hot. But yeah, I think this will work if I can tune it in. It gets me the song. But then, yeah, no, I'm getting triggered by a driver. I've never understood how you can catch up. I don't see you back there. You're not back there. 2 miles ahead, you catch up, you're on my ass. But now you can't pass. What is that? What is that? That is the most ridiculous thing I've had. Is that you're invincible till the person in front of you and then you're going to tell me what to do? You ain't going to push me ever. And then I hate to inform anybody, but your desire to speed does not give me the authority to make a different decision. I just follow the social contract on the road. But I am super triggered by shit drivers. I ain't going to lie. Well, it's, because some accidents, and I like a car to perform and not get me out of trouble, not into it. I mean, my accident, I was in the car by myself, so it's not other people. I just get frustrated. How do you come up doing 90? Then you're cool with the 55. I'm cool with doing the speed limit. I was doing this. Why don't you just pass? I don't understand that.
Scare me if I get buried. Angels will pick up the torch that I carry. They cannot have me. I'd rather see gallows.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. I'm blowing it off. I played it off. Yeah. It's ruined a bunch of reactions. That's okay. It happens. Yeah, is that Satanic? Is that the name of that track? Holy shit, I think it's sitting over there. Yeah, I think it's Satanic Rappers. Tom Macdonald in the car. Just every now and then look, you know what I mean? Can you see the yeah, Motley Crue? There's some right back there. I don't have a lot. I tend to shy away from the toolkit now. But it's everywhere. You can see it. It exists. It's in the music, commercials, movies, messaging. Whether to sow confusion or conversion. It works both ways. Hey, have a good one.